Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and it is Fun Deck Friday with Mono Black Control. It is rotation proof, before you ask, so it should be a lot of fun, but it's one of the deck archetypes that I started playing way back in the day, which is basically discarding cards out of your opponent's hand, doing damage because they have no cards, and then killing any creatures they happen to get on the board so they really can't do anything. We've all seen incarnations of it in the past. When Davriel came out in War of the Spark, it was like, ooh, there's a good addition to the deck. So it is kind of built around that process behind it, but we've had other cards that M20 added to make it even better. So let's kind of go into the deck and see what you guys think. So to start off in the low end, in the early game, we're going to be able to kill some creatures off just to get them out of the way. So 2 Disfigures. Love this card. It's instant speed. You could have gone with a couple other different cells, but because we're losing things like Cast Down and things like that, this kind of fills that void. Vampire of the Dire Moon is mostly there to stop aggro early. It is only a 1/1 with lifelink and Death Touch, but once you put that 1 casting cost Death Toucher on the board, combat comes to a crawling stop because they're afraid to attack into you because your little 1/1 can kill anything on the board. Vicious Rumors, fantastic card. They have to discard a card. They do a damage and you gain a life, and you have to kick one off into the graveyard as well. Burglar Rat, so ideally it's turn 1 Vicious Rumor, turn 2 Burglar Rat. Whenever it comes into play, opponent discards a card. Legion's End, I'm not 100% sold on this one. So the reason why this is in here is for all the Scapeshift decks that are currently in the meta. To be able to kill 40 zombies with 1 spell is amazing. It does only affect creatures that are mana cost 2 or less. So anything beyond all of that, it just goes away. But if you have a bunch of the... I'm going to cast 3 of the same creatures in the same set, it wipes out not just 1, it wipes out all of them. So I can take this one or leave this one for it. So this is one of the cards I'm not 100% sold on. This one, however, I am. This came in M20. That is Yarok's Fenlurker. It is a 1/1 for 2 solid black. Can't beat that. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand. That doesn't go to the graveyard. It exiles it. It does have a bit of a mana sink into it as well if you want to pump it up if you can, but I love the idea that not only are you discarding that card, it's going away forever. And then, of course, with Davriel, we talked about him before, but basically he's a 3 casting cost, 3 loyalty planeswalker. At the beginning of each of your opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, does 2 damage. And then you can force him to discard for -1ing him. Drillbit's a great card. Once you've done damage, it is a bit of an aggro feel to it, so you can get the damage in, and then you can be able to pull this off to have them reveal their target and reveal their hand and remove a non-land card from it. Murder for the creatures that get bigger, you get out of your way. Plaguecrafter is there for the same reason. One of the things I like is because once Burglar Rat comes down, it's pretty much useless after that. I mean, it is a 1/1, it does kind of do damage, but it's already done what you want it to do. So if you can cast Burglar Rat on turn 2 and then Plaguecrafter on turn 3 and sacrifice the Burglar Rat and get rid of a planeswalker or a creature from their board, you're up in the head. Dread Presence, 2 of these, fantastic card. Doesn't necessarily go along with the theme of discarding cards out of your hand. However, every time you lay down a swamp, you can do one of 2 things. You can lose a life and draw a card, which is super important, or you can just have it do 2 damage and gain 2 life. So other creatures, those smaller ones, if you don't have a removal spell in your hand, he can serve as both. And on the top end, 2 Cavaliers of Night. Lovely, lovely card. 4 or 5 lifelink, so you're going to be able to gain life. You're going to get up on them. You have the option of sacrificing a creature to destroy another creature. Again, I will point to Burglar Rats or things of those natures that once they've done their job and they've gotten cards out of your hand, they're kind of useless. Might as well get rid of them and sacrificing another creature. But when it dies, you can return a creature of converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And just in case we haven't been obnoxious enough with all the discard, every time they draw a card with Ob Nixilis, the Hate Twisted, they will also take damage, and then you can -2 him to destroy a creature. I don't consider this a super powerful deck. This is Fun Deck Friday after all. Let's go play some games with the Fun Deck of Mono Black Control. Because you know me, Mono Black. I'm wearing all black right now. And I am wearing shorts that are black, for the record. If you like the deck, like and subscribe. Always helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below how you would at least improve upon this deck. If you got suggestions for what you would put into a Mono Black Control, I'd love to hear it. Rincewind. Rincewind? Ho, 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 ho. Drop, drop. Lovely. Let's start off the day with a bang. So let's just let him know right off the bat, he's going to be losing cards. I'm going to say hello, good game, like a gentleman. It's a super annoying thing where the first things you go like, oh, I'm going to drop Corpse Knight, and I'm going to lose that as well. There's already 2 things in the graveyard, and I haven't done anything yet. Most likely, I'm going to go with the Fenlurker next. This should be interesting. This is Aristocrats. Most likely. What did he decide to exile? A Hunted Witness. Corpse Knight. This is like quite literally the ideal situation for this. Because by turn 3 I've already got my removal in play. Haven't gotten enough cards out of his hand yet. Ooh, that's cool. We'll just have to get rid of Judith. And we'll go with a Vampire of the Dying Moon. Cool. Make your devil.
Show my friend is here to help your pain.
Let's drop some cards out of your hand, good sir.
Perish the thought.
See how much you like having your Planeswalker. Are you willing to defend him with your life? Apparently you are. Cool. Can't gain life anyway from the Vampire of the Dire Moon anyway. So ideally we'd get another land here. Footlight Fiend. Cool.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
He's debating getting rid of Davriel. What's he got for 2 mana that he can pull it off with? Costly Plunder. Interesting. So we'll go Burglar Rat. Make him drop a card. And then we'll go Davriel and make him drop another card.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste. All I've left you is pain.
And he went, nope, I want none of that. Interesting. Alright, let's go in. More mono black control. Excuse me. Getting ready to start recording, pre-recording a whole bunch of videos. I'm going to be taking a work trip to a big data council in San Diego, California. So I'm going to be gone here in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be doing, this is a heavy recording day for me because I've got to record 7 videos, I think, in the next 6 hours. So you're going to get a ton of videos all on the same day. So I'm going to be wearing the same shirt quite a bit. It's not because I didn't shower. It's because I recorded them all on the same day. Well, Legion's In does kill... Ooh, Mannequin Awakeners, for example. Come on. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Ooh, I get a whole good look at his hand, though. He's got a whole bunch... Ooh, this should be interesting. This is a Chandra Elemental deck. This should be interesting.
Chandra, you need more control. Psh, just let me burn. Can't believe Mother Ludi gave us homework.
So I'm going to assume he's going to drop a land here. I'm assuming he's going to drop another land here. Yeah, ooh, he lost the Chandra Spitfire. That's what. This is going to be a. I never understand people that +1 her because they're just you can't cast it. I never understand people that +1 her on the first turn. Alright, he's done his job. Ooh, we're getting super mana flooded here. So now we've got him where we want him. He's on top deck mode. Unfortunately, that Chandra is going to be a problem. We're going to have to get that off the board first. I'm not so much worried about the little 1/1s that this spits out. It's the -7 that I'm concerned with on her end. Ah, that would figure.
Can't believe Mother Ludi gave
Yep,
us
she's at -7 already. Okie dokie. That's gotta go. Now -7, but he's only got 4 mana. Like, he could -7 her here, but I don't know that that's gonna work.
Together. Oh, it's you,
What did he get? Anything interesting? The Steamkin's probably gonna come down next, which we've got an answer for. And then he's gonna lose the rest of it. See, exactly my point. Like, I don't get that. And then the lightning strike goes. Watch it be land. Watch it be land.
Let's light it up.
Ooh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Yep, this is gonna hurt a bit. And I don't have enough mana to pump it up twice.
Chandra,
Ah, such a good deck. Burglar Rats is not going to help me. No, good game. Well, I can't complain. I love the deck. I myself personally do not play Forecast and Chandra in this deck. I could see the reasons behind it just for the card draw, but oh, very nice. Very nice. This is where Mono Red's going, kids. Completely buy into this. Everything in here. Well, yeah, even as I said, Runaway Steam can just I don't feel it. I don't feel that in that deck. Maybe with Chandra I can kind of get it. I mean, it obviously beat the pants off me, so what do I like? What do I know? Love the Hydra and the stained glass. Did such a good job on the artwork for this. Waited forever. Karuk. Away we go. Let's remind him to start off early that he is playing against a discard deck. Hello, good game. Like a gentleman. I always find it interesting what cards they decide to get rid of. Ooh, this is straight up mono burn. This will be fun. A deck that has a tendency to run itself out of cards. I was gonna say, he's debating holding for reasons? I always love it when this catches another one. Like, there's another one in his hand. There is not. Probably the Gitu. And then Shock. I'm going to hold off on Davriel. I don't want him to go down to a Shock right away. And it would be lovely if I can get one more mana to get the Cavalier of Night out, because once he's burned himself out, he is not going to have any answers for it. What's this? Ayashino. Okay. I'm gonna wait till Chandra comes out and make him sacrifice that, or at least attempt to anyway.
The mask is scary, but underneath, I'm just a normal dial.
So he could shock Davriel. Oh, I was gonna say otherwise, because then he's gonna be down to. And there's Chandra. He's got a +1 Chandra, and then again, someone else did +1, off they go because you can't cast it. Do not understand that thought process.
Oh, finally, nap time.
Let's go Plaguecrafter first. Make him pick which one he doesn't want. Cavalier of Night will be. Oh, Chain Whirler. Now again, we're playing Mono Red Burn, and I'm still at 18 life. I don't know how that happened. Hey, I'm still at 18 life. Oh, how lovely would it be to be able to beat him up for this? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? A mountain. So here's where his problem comes in. He's not going to have enough to do 5 damage. And I will not touch that chain wall just off the top. Another chain wall. Cool.
It's you burning.
Light up the stage. And he got himself a land and a Wizard's Lightning. Oh. I'm not going to block. I'm not insane. Nope. No, thank you. So we're going to Legions and the Gitu. So that he doesn't have the mana to cast Wizard's Lightning. He's debating it. Lifelink. The -7 concerns me here. Because that's 10 right. Ah, he's got the Wizard's Lightning. I didn't even do a math on that one. It doesn't even matter because he swings in with the Chain Whirler and he's got a Wizard's Lightning. That's going to be game. Probably should have gone in against her. He still would have blocked with the Chainmail, so it wouldn't have mattered. Well, too bad this whole deck goes away in a couple of weeks. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. How much of his library is gone? Yeah. What am I thinking? The Fanatical Firebrand, that's all gone. This whole deck archetype just basically rotates out of existence in a couple of weeks. Not that I'm arguing. It was a good deck. It's whenever I want to play weird, fun decks like this, I can put up against Mono Red Burn. Okay. That seems like a fair matchup. Can't always pick our matchups. Off we go against Kronos. Klingon Homo. Sure. Stuff to do every turn. Let's start off and let him know who's playing at this current deck. Ooh, we're playing vampires. This ought to be interesting. How many of those do you have in your hand, my friend? Doesn't say destroy, it says exile. So he's got a cast down. That's cool. Icon of Ancestry. Cool. If I were him, I'd cast the icon. Yep. Pick a card you don't like. Probably the cast down. Or whatever that is. And that turned out to be another vampire. Cool. Because he thinks he's going to get down the Sanctum Seeker. That's what he's going to go for. Vicious Conquistador. So, not sure why he went that route. Alright. We're getting a little long in the tooth here. Haven't been able to drop enough cards out, and having him have the ability to sit down and draw another card after another card. Ooh, so tempting. So tempting. He gets one more Anthem effect. We are definitely in trouble. Yeah, I was just saying that. The flying lifelink's going to be a problem. Ooh! Ooh, she's even worse. No, you can have that. I assume it's going to be this Sky Marchers going. The upside is the lifelink in this deck. It's going to keep me in it for a while. Yep. This is where the fun begins against this vampire deck. There we go. Even the odds a little. Which vampire would you like to attack with, good sir? He's debating and he's like, huh, whichever one I attack with dies. Interesting choice. Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't have done it myself. Now I'm waiting for punishment. I need to be able to kill off all of these creatures. Davriel would be nice to be able to start putting some pressure on him. Ooh, that's going to be a pain. That is going to be a pain. Anything in the air is really going to be a difficult answer for us at this juncture. This is a well-built Orzhov Vampires deck. I like it. I like it a lot. Burglar Rat. Not exactly the time for that. Yeah, no, we are in some trouble, kids. That's what Fun Deck Friday is all about. These aren't meant to be competitive games. These are supposed to be fun. He's just getting way ahead of us now. And like all the stuff, all the punishment that he's supposed to have for not having cards in his hand, I don't have answers to. I don't have Davriel out there punishing him every turn. I'm going to get hit in the face every turn with this thing until I die. He's just going to go all for it. Because all those triggers are going to hit first. Good game. Alright, Orzhov Vampires, you win again. Good game. Again, another cool deck that most of the key pieces to this deck rotate out. I'm feeling a theme in this one day of recording. I'm trying to cram all of this all at once. I'm like, hey, let's play some rotation-proof decks for fun. But we're going to play against all the decks that are going to rotate out. And the ones that are really, really good right now, but they rotate out. Connor Red Burn rotates out. Orzhov Vampires rotates out. Jam. Short and to the point. Ooh, could be fun. Could be fun. I'd like it more if I were going first. Such cool artwork on Cavalier of Night. We'll keep it, see what happens. In worst case scenario, he's going to be dropping 2 cards out of hand with Davriel following him right after that. Ooh, dropping 3 cards out of hand. Looks like he was willing to shock for that. Now, usually the good stuff in this Gruul deck is in the upper end of the limit here. Giant growth. No, you can have that for now. Rhythm of the Wild. Ooh, Burning Tree Vandal. Burning Man. That's gotta go. One more mana, we can actually get rid of a creature and a card out of his hand. Riot and haste? No, thank you. One more mana, please. Nope. We could be in some trouble. Does he have trample? No, thankfully not. One more mana, we'd have been able to get Cavalier of Night down and get that thing out of the way. Savage Smash. Ouch. Ouch. Yep, that hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gambling here. That I can sacrifice
If
that.
you surrender now, I'll still have time for
It's a gamble, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, sorry.
I'm hoping he pulled a
No,
land.
not really.
I'm gonna block here and then Cavalier of Night the next turn.
I don't think you'll be needing that.
I literally need to start throwing blockers in front of the thing. Like, I need another
Ugh,
creature to
what a
sacrifice to Cavalier of
whiner.
Night. Oh my goodness. That's gonna do it. Nicely played. Well, that's a cool deck. Now that's one. There's a whole bunch of cards in there I've not seen normally played in the standard average Gruul deck, so I will give him full credit. Oh wow! I didn't even see how long we've been playing. 30 minutes. I think. All right. Well, this will have to be the last one. I genuinely thought we've only been playing. It felt short to me. This felt like a short one, but that's how much I love playing this deck. It's so much fun. All right. Let's try to close this out with a win. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna close this one out with a win. Say hello, good game, like a gentleman. Probably another vampire deck. Just judging from what I just saw. Oh no! Eternal Taskmaster. What is this guy up to? Aww. But I like that. Alright, what do we got next? Drill bit, probably to get something bigger out of his hand. Soren's going to be an issue. Probably counter him with... he could probably pull the Eternal Taskmaster backs out, actually. Which is exactly what he's going to do. So I guess I'll just have to remove them all from the graveyard and everywhere else. He's got the Elder Spell, so I've got to remember that. Which one am I more afraid of? Ob Nix or... I think I'm more afraid of the Elder Spell, actually. Kaya's Wrath actually doesn't concern me. As I say, he doesn't have any creatures in the graveyard, so he can't pull that trick.
The straw.
I do know this mask. Let me pick your brain for a minute.
Ooh, Plaguecrafter. I would not have done that at all. I would have totally kept Plaguecrafter.
What a bother.
Time for a drink.
Let's see which one he likes the least. Pick one, my friend.
Let's tidy up in there.
And he kept Ob Nix. Cool. This should be interesting. Again, no creatures. Well, he could pull Plaguecrafter out if he wanted. Doesn't actually help him. Okay.
I am your inner demon. As a human, I conquered. As a demon,
I love Ob Nixilis' voice
your
acting.
victory will be brief. It is just a small.
See, I've got Ob Nix sitting out there. I'm just not going to cast the Cavalier of Night because we can just kill it.
Suffer the dreams of the damned.
We're just sitting here waiting. Like, I was genuinely convinced. Yeah, I don't need Ob Nix to do it.
I am poor. I need for blood.
So I feel like we're sitting at a standstill here. Like, there's not much either one of us can... Ooh, that's better.
Try not to think too hard.
Evil. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
So now he's going to get that. And now we're going to get the double hit. This is like my favorite part.
I am your inner demon.
What do I need? What'll help me here? Another creature. Something to make Ob Nix, like, start burning off some of his. Plaguecrafter would be amazing for me right now. He'd have to get rid of one of them.
Embrace the bloodlust.
And then he does that. I'm trying to think my way out of this one. I don't know how we get out of this one alive.
It is just a small head.
Is it -2 to kill a creature? I am going to lose it whenever I do it.
Your bones will read as omen. Try not to think too hard.
Perish the thought.
Yeah, Plaguecrafter is definitely what I need out of this. I'm going to assume that he's going to Ob Nix this. That's fine.
What a mess I've made.
We're just way behind the 8 ball on this one. Legion's End, sure. Should be interesting.
It is just a small head.
Now we're just waiting for time here.
Loneliness.
Because unfortunately, like, the instant that I cast the Cavalier of Night, he's going to Ob Nix it and kill it. So it seems like a waste to do that. I need other creatures out there to to pose as a threat. Like, a lot of them. No, I think he's got this one. Yeah, I'll make you discard that card at least. Hey, there we go. The Bell Haunt went down. That would have been painful. Yeah, he's looking at that bell hunt going, oh, that would have been so nice. It wouldn't matter. You'd have just Ob Nixed it right after I put it down. Or you'd have pulled one of your Plaguecrafters out. Ah, there it goes. Alright, that's going to be game. Alright, I wanted to end this one on a high note, but unfortunately that's a good, cool little combo. We're just kind of like an interesting back and forth there. So, do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. If you have suggestions on what you would do for Mono Black Control, let me know in the comments down below. It'd be super helpful. So, until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.